Welcome back to City Insider. We're here with your roundup of the most breaking Manchester City FC news over the last 24 hours. Remember to join us at 6 p.m. UK time for your daily dose of all things Man City. Man City announces third new recruit. On June 10th, Man City announced the deal of Cherki from Lyon for £34 million. The 21-year-old player signed a contract until the summer of 2030. Cherki had an impressive performance last season, scoring 12 goals and providing 20 assists in 44 matches in all competitions for Lyon. Cherki also made an impressive debut for France, coming off the bench to score in the Nations League semi-final, despite France losing 4-5 to Spain. Cherki said, "This is a dream for me. Joining a club like Man City and having the opportunity to develop my career here is very special. I only left Lyon for a project that I really believe in, and everything at Man City shows that I can develop my skills and help the team succeed in the future." The early signing from Man City will see Cherki included in Pep Guardiola's squad for the FIFA Club World Cup, with the Etihad outfit opening their campaign against Wydad AC on June 18. Cherki is City's third signing of the summer, following the arrivals of left-back Ryan Aït-Nouri from Wolves and goalkeeper Marcus Bettinelli from Chelsea. All three new signings are available for the upcoming FIFA Club World Cup. In addition, Man City also reached an agreement to recruit Dutch midfielder Tijjani Reijnders from AC Milan for a fee of nearly £70 million. This contract is expected to be signed when this midfielder returns from the Netherlands national team training session. Why Man City have not announced Tijjani Reijnders' move? Where is Tijjani Reijnders? And why haven't Manchester City announced him? The transfer window shut at 7 p.m. on Tuesday and there is no sign of a deal announcement by Manchester City for one of the four players they were intending to sign despite him doing a medical days ago. What on earth has gone on? Absolutely nothing to have any Blues worried. City have completed deals for four players in time for them to be registered for the Club World Cup, including fellow recruits Ryan Aït-Nouri, Ryan Cherki, and Marcus Bettinelli. They just haven't got round to all of the unveilings. It has been an incredibly busy window for the club in negotiating four deals to fulfill their aim of getting the bulk of their incomings done before they head off to the United States this week for FIFA's summer tournament. On top of that, players have been kept busy by international fixtures that have limited their chances of either having holidays or speeding up transfers. Reijnders flew to Manchester for his medical on Sunday between playing for the Netherlands on Saturday and Tuesday, while Cherki only arrived on Monday after playing for France in the Nations League third-place match. With City mindful of the game on Tuesday night and also keen to put out a comprehensive package of content for their new signings, timings have made it difficult to get everything over the line before the transfer window shut. City fans can rest assured that all the important bits are done though, meaning there are no issues with any of the four players signed in the window joining Pep Guardiola's squad immediately. The final official announcement will likely come on Wednesday morning, when the second transfer opens in under a week. City's main focus will be on departures. Newcastle targeting Jack Grealish and James Mcatee. The England international looks destined to change clubs this summer, and it has been claimed that Newcastle United could move for Grealish. The £100 million player would be a marquee arrival at St James Park, with Grealish urged to leave Manchester City before the summer transfer window closes. A transfer to Tyneside would create a lot of buzz, but the Magpies are only going to make a move if a deal suits them financially. According to the Northern Echo, Eddie Howe's side will consider signing Grealish if a deal is favourable in terms of finances. The report adds that while Newcastle United are being kept informed about Grealish's situation, there are currently no plans to make an official offer. It is difficult to envision the terms being favourable enough for the Magpies to make a move. This is a 29-year-old player who cost £100 million 4 years ago and is rumoured to earn £300,000 a week. If Newcastle United really want to sign someone from Manchester City, then they should forget about Grealish and swoop in for his teammate James Mcatee. He is another player that looks set to leave Man City, with Mcatee valued at £25 million. It has been reported by The Telegraph that Eddie Howe is a fan of Mcatee, and he would be a much smarter addition than Grealish, while Mcatee is not. At Grealish's level right now, he is much more suitable for the Magpies. Firstly, he actually plays in positions where Newcastle want reinforcements. He can operate either as a central midfielder or on the right of attack, which has to make him appealing to Howe. In contrast, Grealish either operates as a left winger or an attacking midfielder, which is not on Newcastle's transfer agenda. Age also has to be taken into consideration. While Grealish is 29 years old, Mcatee is only 22 years old. Man City will send Djouma Ba on a season-long loan. Manchester City plan to organize another loan move for teenage centre-back Jumaba as part of his preparation for the first team. The 19-year-old featured for Real Valladolid and Lens in the French and Spanish top divisions last season, but Etihad bosses believe he is not yet ready to join up with Pep Guardiola's senior squad. Ba was still playing in his native Sierra Leone until last summer, when Valladolid picked him up and thrust him almost immediately into the first-team picture. He made a big impact and completed a permanent switch to City in January, before heading out on loan to Lens for the remainder of the season. There, he continued turning heads, starting 8 league games and putting in an imperious performance in a 1-0 win at Marseille in March. But Express Sport understands that City Chiefs feel he needs more time to develop before phasing him into Guardiola's plans. A host of clubs in Europe's top 5 leagues are keen to take the 6 feet 5 inches centre-back. Lens want to bring him back for another season, while Southampton are also in the mix, having appointed former Lens boss Will Still as their new manager last month. Heading to St. Mary's would allow Ba to acclimatise to English football under the guidance of a familiar face, and in an environment where he would be likely to get regular game time. But sources have stressed that interest in the defensive prodigy is widespread. An as yet unspecified City star is expected to join Lyon on loan this summer as part of the agreement that has brought Ryan Cherki to the Etihad. A move to Girona, the Spanish club part owned by City Football Group, CFG, could also be a possibility. One of Boss agents, Dennis Mork, posted a picture from Manchester on Monday during a trip which included discussions about which option would work best for all parties. That's a wrap for today's City Insider. We've covered all the latest news, insights, and analysis on Manchester City. Don't miss out on any of our future content. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date with everything happening at the Etihad. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.